Welcome back to Excel Learning Basic lesson number 6. In this lesson we are going to learn how to sort data and how can we apply filter on the data. Let's start from the sorting. A table has been already selected to demonstrate the sorting. In our example, the data start from H1 and the last cell is M15. So our data should be selected from H1 until M16. While applying the sorting the data that we have in our table shows that the latest date 7th of September is on the top, whereas the oldest date 1st of September at the bottom. So if we sort from oldest to newest, that means we want oldest date 1st of the September at the top and the 7th of the September should go bottom. We need to click sort old to newest. So in this way the 1st of September will go on the top and the 7th of September will go on the bottom. For the selection of the data, we started selecting from H1 until M15. This selection includes the row heading or the field heading. When we apply the sorting, Excel can recognize what the data is and what the heading is. Including row heading will not affect the sorting of the data, and only the data that has the facts and the figure we need to sort out will be sorted, leaving heading as a heading not to be included in the sorting. The second thing that we need to note that when we select a data, apply sort oldest to newest and newest to old, by default the first column in our case is H, so first column will be selected by default to sort the data. But there can be different options that if we want to sort the data with respect to the invoices, customer name or amount excluding VAT, there could be different options. A common mistake while sorting the data is normally a selection of the data. If we select the first column only in order to sort the data, leaving rest of data unselected, understanding that the Excel will automatically sort the data, that is the mistake. Say in our case we select the date column and sort the data for newest to the oldest one. A dialog box for the sorting warning that extend the selection, and in this case we can extend our selection from H1 until the M1. But if we continue the same selection and sort it out, we can see that the date has been sorted but the rest of the data is unsorted. I have purposely colored every row different. In this case this red color invoice number and the rest of the data is here, whereas the corresponding date has gone up, all of the data has been mismatched. So we need to be careful while applying the sorting that the data should be selected carefully in order to avoid the mismatching of the data. We can sort our data on the basis of more than one column. Let's suppose in our case we use H column and the I column to sort the data. We need to apply custom sort command. So before applying the custom sort command, we need to select the data carefully. The data that we have in our example, this data has a header and the rest of the data that need to be sorted out. We can make the selection of the data including header, or there is an option that we can exclude the header in our selection and sort the data without header. In this case we are going to select our data including the header and apply the custom sort command. A dialog box that shows that levels, delete levels, copy levels, and this is the important thing, that my data has header. We have included header in our selection, so we need to check this box. That means that we are going to tell Excel that our data that we need to sort has the header, and we have included that header in our selection. On the basis of what column we need to sort the data. This is the column invoice number that we want to sort the data. Sort on mean what is the source of information that need be number column. We have the values. Cell has values and we want to sort the values. What order should be for the values to be sorted? So order should be smallest to the largest, mean the first invoice will be on the top and the last invoice will be at the bottom. And there can be second option that we can select from largest to the smallest one. So the last invoice will be at the top and the first invoice will be at the bottom. This is the first condition that we have provided in our this case. Let's go and see the results. So invoice number 14 is on the top, which is the largest one, and then it is in descending order. So all of the data has been sorted out on the basis of the column I, starting from the biggest invoice number at the top and the smallest invoice number at the bottom. That's mean in descending order. Let's suppose we exclude row header while applying the sort command custom sort. The selection that we have made from H1 until M15, H1 mean that we have included the header in our selection. In case we uncheck this box, our selection will be extended again from date data to the date header. So let's see the difference. By checking it, the cell pointer is here, while unchecking, the cell pointer move upward. When we uncheck this box, the range is extended to H1 and the name of column is disappearing over here. Thus we can see that the sorting on the basis of the column Hij, whatever the range has been selected, we can sort the data on the basis of column number. In this case, that's from smallest to largest. We are going to sort the data, and we have unchecked this box. Excel has treated header as a part of the data, and it has been sorted along with the rest of the data. So we need to be careful while providing the information to the Excel, that what is the header and what is the information that we need to sort. Multiple level or multiple conditions can be applied to data we are going to sort. In this case, we can see that the date 2nd of September, 1st of September, 3rd, 7th and 6th, there are the different dates which are not in order, and at the same time we can see that the invoice number are not in order. Therefore we are going to apply two levels of conditions. First, that we need to sort the data on the basis of the date, and if dates are same, Excel should move on to the invoice number. For the same dates, data should be sorted on the basis of the invoice number. Make the selection including the row header, data sort custom command. We had our headers in our selection. The first level, the level should be the date, and date should be oldest to the newest, mean from 1st of September to the 7th of the September. We are going to add another level. The second level mean for the 2 dates or 3 dates. For multiple dates, Excel will move on to the second selection, and second selection is the invoice number. For the same dates, invoice number should be sorted out. So invoice number for 2nd of September, invoice number 4 should be on the top, and the 5 should be the second one. The second condition, because these are the numbers, so we can select the option from smallest to the largest. So there are the two conditions or the two levels. In this case, the first condition or the first level is that we want to sort the data on the basis of the date, and the second that if the dates are the same, we want to sort the data on the basis of the invoice number. By clicking on done, this is highlighted, and we can delete this level if we don't need it by adding this one, or by deleting it, and by clicking and copy the level, mean we can copy the same level to the bottom. Same level has been bottom, and we can change the order, like we want first condition to be date and second condition to be invoice number. Invoice number should be from the smallest to the largest. Let's go and see that 1st of the September is on the top and invoice number is in order. So 1st September, 2nd September, and all of the invoices has been in order. So jumbled data has been sorted in proper order.